What's up everybody? Welcome back to Dad Does Videos. Today I'm coming at you from my back patio where I wanted to share my thoughts on the Solo Stove cover. So I'm not going to get into the Solo Stove itself. You could look at one of my other videos where I do an unpackaging and kind of brief overview of the Solo Stove. What I wanted to talk about was the Solo Stove shelter, and that's what Solo Stove calls its covers. They are on the expensive side. They're 50 bucks, and that's after you've already dropped about $250 or $300 for the actual Solo Stove itself. So it sounds like it's a little bit too expensive for what you're getting at it, right? It's just a cover. But let me tell you, it is worth it. And I've seen people do all kinds of different things to avoid paying the $50 for this. A lot of times they will flip their Solo Stove over to avoid getting rain in it. They will use a cover from a different manufacturer and it doesn't fit that well, or it's not waterproof, or it blows away. There are people who use the actual carrying case that your Solo Stove comes in to cover it up, and it's not built for that. And one other thing that people do is they actually, after the fire goes out in their Solo Stove, they'll actually take it inside or undercover every single time. And let me say, that's going to get old really fast. And my hunch is you aren't going to do that after the first few times that happens. And you do need a cover on this. It will rust over time. It's stainless steel, but all the condensation, all the water, it'll eventually rust. And you don't want that to happen, especially if you're already dropping 250 or 300 bucks on this. So again, let me say I really like the cover. It is absolutely worth the $50, and here's why. Easy on, easy off. Very few of, if not any of the other covers from other manufacturers uses this handle, right? Look how easy this is to just take it right off. And it's rained here. It rained here probably about 2 inches over the past 16 hours. Let me get you a quick shot of this as I come at you. But there is absolutely no water in there. It was super windy last night too. Not a problem at all. Another reason is it fits perfectly. It goes down exactly to the bottom of your Solo Stove, so you don't have to worry about it looking kind of awkward all over the place. You don't have to worry about it being too short. It fits right on top. Another reason that I like it on the inside, you can see that they put this contraption in here. It's kind of a metal, get you a good view, there it is, right in here, what my hand is holding on right here. So it actually pushes the top part up. So what happens when it rains, or even over time, if I put this on, you can see how beautifully this goes down. So this stays puffed up. So a lot of the other people who make kind of copies of these, this will sink in the middle, and then all of a sudden you have water pushing the cover down, and then this rises up on the side because the inside is going down, and guess what? Then you don't have anything covering the bottom of your stainless steel of your Solo Stove, and then it starts to rust. Not something you want to have happen, right? And oftentimes what I've seen from other manufacturers too is not only does the middle start to sink, but then water goes through. It's not weatherproof, so the water will start to sink into your Solo Stove, and again, will make it rust over time. One other thing that I do like about this, as I take this off again, it's probably going to be hard to tell on the video, but it's really thick vinyl. I know, trying to show it and it probably doesn't do it justice, and as you can see I probably need to clean mine because I haven't yet, but I've had this for about a year. There are no rips, no holes, no tears in it, and that's a wrap. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. I again think it's absolutely worth the $50 to make sure that you're protecting your investment of the 250 or 300 bucks that you dropped on the Solo Stove in the first place.